Klaus Michelson. A murderous, ruthless,
I'm gonna make you suffer in ways your spoiled little mind cannot possibly imagine.
half vampire, half werewolf, with anger issues.
Get out!
But despite how much of a nutjob Klaus is, there's still a whole lot we can learn from him. Like how loyalty is earned, not forced.
You have, other than those whose loyalty you forced.
Throughout the series, Klaus has betrayed his siblings on multiple occasions.
Do it!
But even after betraying them so many times, Klaus still expects his siblings to have blind loyalty to him. Whenever they return the favor and give him a taste of his own medicine, Klaus acts surprised as if he didn't have it coming. He acts as if his siblings are in the wrong for turning their backs on him when he's the one who drives them to it in the first place.
Has history taught you nothing? We don't abandon you. Nick, you drive us away.
A good example of this is the time Rebecca summons Michael to New Orleans in an attempt to get Klaus to flee. While her methods were extreme, they were only a result of Klaus being controlling and not allowing her to be with Marcel. Klaus was so against their relationship that he even daggered her as punishment for 52 whole years. After treating her like this, Klaus shouldn't be surprised by Rebecca's actions. You can't just stab people, throw them in coffins, and still somehow expect them to be loyal to you. Self-awareness is key. When the people closest to you start to act differently around you, ask yourself, is there anything I could have done that may have caused them to do so before you lash out? It's natural for us to want to do what Klaus does and put the blame on everyone else.
All this blame!
Will you ever look at yourself?
When we feel betrayed, our emotions are running high, and it becomes difficult for us to see the roles we might have played in actually pushing people toward those betrayals. We automatically assume that we're being singled out or targeted and that everyone else might be the problem. It's important to be able to distinguish when people are actually changing on you or simply just reciprocating the energy you give them. If you want people to remain loyal to you, you need to pay close attention to how you're treating them. Because if you don't, then your best friend today might just become your worst enemy tomorrow. Number 2, true bonds are tested. Dysfunctional families come about a dime a dozen in fiction. But whether it be House of the Dragons Targaryens, or the Shelbys from Peaky Blinders,
No! No!
no family is anywhere near as dysfunctional as the Michelsons.
This family makes me want to murder people.
And while it may seem like they're always at each other's throats, they always band together to protect each other in times of need. Even Klaus, who normally pushes his family away, would never allow anyone to torment them the way he does.
Enough. My family.
The complicated relationship the Michelsons have shows how family doesn't always feel like family. Times will come where the strength of your relationships will be tested, and you might even feel the urge to cut them off completely.
And the two of you can stay here together and rot.
The thing about these urges is that they come and go. Feelings are fickle, so you have to be careful not to act on them hastily. The best relationships are just like life. They're not always going to be sunshine and rainbows.
Fight back! Fight back!
Conflict between the ones you love is inevitable. You can't expect to never be at odds with people no matter how close you are. It's just not realistic. Disagreements are bound to happen, but the relationship being able to continue on even after those disagreements is a testament to how strong it is.
When I left last, I thought for sure you'd hate Klaus forever. Oh, I will, but even when you hate him.
The Michelsons have fell out with each other a numerous number of times over the course of 1,000 years. After so many disagreements, you'd expect them to hate each other's guts, but their relationship remains stronger than ever.
Always and forever.
Always and forever.
Always and forever.
The lesson here is not to blindly stick by toxic family members. Some lines should never be crossed, and sometimes cutting them off when they cross those lines is the best solution. But before doing so, you should ask yourself, do the bad times you have with each other outweigh the good ones? Because the bad times often make us appreciate and cherish the good ones even more. Number 3, never become what you hate. Klaus might be one of the most sadistic monsters in all of history.
I will find you and I will deposit your head on the end of a spike. Perhaps I'll leave it in your grandmother's garden.
But it's not like he was born this way. He was made into a monster by an even more vicious monster. Michael, the man who made Klaus's childhood a living hell.
Yeah! What? No more laughter?
Michael's constant abuse was a big contributing factor to Klaus's sadistic nature.
I did not make myself this way. It was Michael who ruined me.
But Michael's harsh treatment of Klaus doesn't justify his actions. Every villain has a sad story, and they shouldn't be used as excuses for their behavior. Having trauma doesn't give you a pass to create trauma within others. Michael's cruelty to Klaus is unforgivable, but Klaus is just as cruel, if not worse.
You will associate my name with fear and pain.
Klaus hates Michael for the way he treated him, but he doesn't realize that many people hate him for the exact same reasons.
I have lost so much of my life to Klaus. So have you.
Trauma and hatred can warp our minds to the point where we don't even recognize ourselves anymore. To the point where we will actually start to resemble the person who caused that trauma and hatred.
You should see yourself. A murderous expression.
A self-righteous posturing. You look like father, and not him.
You probably have painful traumatic experiences of your own, but don't be like Klaus and let them define who you are. Think about the pain you felt in those moments. Would you want other people to have to go through similar pain? Instead of stooping down to the level of people who made you suffer, become better than them. Spite them by showing that the things that they've put you through don't keep you from growing as a person.
Do it, boy. Kill your daughter.
Show them that you won't repeat the same mistakes they did, that you'll only use them as an example of what not to do. Something Klaus eventually managed to pull off. Which brings us to number 4. Love requires sacrifice. For most of the series, Klaus seems irredeemable. But there are moments where there actually seems to be hope for him. Literally. The moments he spends with Hope make you briefly forget what a monster he is.
Are you cold?
Yeah, I've been cold a while now.
Well, let's get you inside then, eh? You can show me your drawings.
Before Hope was born, Klaus was obsessed with grabs for power and control.
Will it guarantee me power?
Family is power, Klaus. Love, loyalty, that's power.
But he started to slowly abandon these goals to focus on securing a future for his daughter. This shows us the essence of what love actually is. Sacrificing your own self-interest for someone else's benefit. Putting them before your own needs and doing what's best for them, even if it may not seem like it's what's best for you.
Daddy's here. It's all gonna be okay, I promise.
Love also breeds growth by forcing us to sacrifice old ways of thinking and find new ones to ensure that the people we love always get the best version of us.
In fact, you helped me believe in something your uncle once said. Family is power.
And Klaus didn't just sacrifice his ambitions and his old ways of thinking for Hope, he sacrificed his life. Ultimately, his story teaches us that love forces even the worst of us to become better. Show the people you care about how much you love them by being prepared to make sacrifices for them if need be. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment what other characters you'd like to see us go over. Until next time.